So, as I'm sure millions, thousands, and hundreds more of people have come to know and realize, the titan of Americana literature and fiction in general, throughout all of academia and all of literature, all of history, the great Cormac McCarthy has sadly passed away at the age of 89. It was honestly, it's I don't really have like anything planned or scripted for this. Really, I feel like that would just be disingenuous to try and be all fanciful for an author that was so subconscious, so filled with heart and spirits and just life in general. I don't even want to talk like that, really, like the way I usually do. Wish I could talk in my natural voice, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's just an absolute fucking tragedy in every regard. A world without Cormac McCarthy is honestly a world I never really thought of. It wasn't something I even processed. It was not even something I could think would exist, really, because it's just like he's been there for me for quite a long while. Ever since I was just a young little kid, and I was just reading books alone in my shitty little public school, where kids would get kidnapped and shot. I would have a book like Blood Meridian that would really encapsulate so much about the spectrum of how I viewed the world, and resonate a lot with me as a kid, just like The Sound and the Fury and the Book of Disquiet did for me. It was McCarthy is an author that's just one of a kind. His prose, his characters, his fiction, his plot, his story, his setting, everything about him is just so wonderfully and beautifully layered and just filled with so much thematic power and weight and just majesty in all of his writing. And the world just lost someone that was just so utterly ingenious, just someone that was so much of a creative originality in a world where the concept of originality doesn't really exist. Someone with such a vocal spirit of Southern Gothic literature and a Faulknerian spirit, who just transcended his inspirations and became his own unique voice and inspired thousands, hundreds, just people who are top tier and amazing writers like David Foster Wallace, and utter garbage books with pulp trash, just such a wide variety, because he's a universally just beautiful and human character with such a amazing writing talent to him. And I wish I could just enunciate all that I want to say about him, but it fucking sucks. All right, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks so much that a great author died while he was working on one last piece, one last thing for his creative canvas of existence. And right when he was doing it with his son, right when he was about to make one of his best books ever into a medium of film, it's horrible. All right, and I despise it, and I hate it that he's dead. But he was a man who lived an amazing life, who lived a glorious life, who had such just a wide and beautiful and layered history of character, of humanity, of flaw, of justice, of glory, of glamour, obscurity, and hardship. He just spoke to these universal themes that a bunch of hack frauds try and capture and fail to do so every time, because this man was just a master. A man with so much history to himself that he just manages to capture so much about the beauty and austere of everything, and he's gone. But I'm glad he got his last two books out, his two magnum opuses. The world lost one of the greatest authors of all time, and it's a shame. My condolences go to his family. To McCarthy, I say thank you so much. You've inspired me in ways you will never know, And I'm glad to have had someone like you as an author in my life. May you rest in peace, and may 1,000 more generations come to appreciate you and respect you and view you as the icon you are for American literature and just literature in general. May you rest in peace. Thank you. And may you be granted 1,000 glories in whatever heaven. And I hope that by the end you found the answer to those age-old questions you've been asking yourself since the dawn of time. If there is a heaven, have fun with the angels up there. If there isn't, well,